Right, welcome to the Vern Barkwin, the first one of Easter term. Woo-hoo! Hopefully you're enjoying everything that's going on with exams and all. It's all a very exciting time. Hopefully you're looking forward to Beer Fest on Saturday. Should be a lot of fun. It starts at 2 p.m. With lots of fun, live music, and criminally cheap drinks. Don't declare us to anyone, please. Anyway, here are 50 questions. The first of 10 of which are the links round. And the links round works as follows. We're going to show you 10 seemingly general knowledge questions. No, we're not. We're going to show you 9 seemingly general. I've not done this in a while. We're going to show you 9 seemingly general knowledge questions. All of them have a share a link. All the answers have something in common. And the 10th question will be, what's the link? So what is the thing that those first 9 answers share? By the way, thanks to the link for this round. This is a Wipeout Teal in Somerset. There is less than 10 records in the history. Wow. Gosh, ask Luke about that if you'd like to know more. Question number 1. In comedy, what term is given to a performance where a guest of honour is subjected to jokes at their expense in order to humour an audience? In comedy, what term is given to a performance where a guest of honour is subjected to jokes at their expense in order to humour an audience? Don't look at Lawrence's screen, because you'll see the answer. No, you know this. You know this. No. It's not. Oh, okay. The key bit is a guest of honour is subjected to jokes at their expense. Welcome. Hello. Would you like a paper plate? Yeah, please. No paper. Oh, to be fair, you can be a brown. Oh, and it's quite funny. That wasn't because someone had food. No, only like 2. Now, you wanna? Are you musicking? Are you music enough to want to do anything on whatever it's called? Beer Fest. That's the one. Oh, nice. I'll time slot you in. Last? Yeah, sure. No, I haven't got you for last yet. Last is kind of prime time. It's 6. Yes, sorry. Question number 2. What TV show commissioned in 2017 and presented by Durham alumnus Nish Kumar until October 21st consisted of a series of comedians satirising the news of the past week? What TV show commissioned in 2017 and presented by Durham alumnus Nish Kumar until October 2021 consisted of a series of comedians satirising the news of the past week? Sorry? I'm doing Fly Me to the Moon, because it's got a lot of 7 chords in and they're quite fun. And I Want to Be Like You from the Jungle Book. I'm on at 2:30. So we got 2 performances, then an hour of sports day, and then 4 performances. Oh, what? Actually, but everyone's got like a half an hour slot, so they won't be musical all the time. Lauren, Cockrell, and her friend. Oh, and Ben Hoddy is doing a piano. Next one. Right, question number 3. The French dessert petit gâteau, in essence a small chocolate cake, is commonly referred to in English and American cuisine as chocolate what? A petit gâteau, in essence a small chocolate cake, is commonly referred to in English and American as a chocolate what? I like the idea that my last episode set is giving people plates with food on to react. I'm kind of mixed with it. It depends what another wants. I mean, I'm not one to necessarily shy away from the live. Unsung Hero Award. Unsung Hero Award. Well played, well played. Wait. Oh, it's good coward. What did it say? Wait, yeah, I was going to give some the last term, but I wasn't there. Question number 4. Which celebrity has played starring roles in Blackadder, QI, Jeeves and Wooster, and Chariots of Fire? Which celebrity has played starring roles in Blackadder, QI, Jeeves and Wooster, and Chariots of Fire? What? What did Jeeves and Wooster? Oh, Jeeves and Wooster and... Have you ever seen Jeeves and Wooster? It's got an absolute cracker of a theme sheet. Whoever it is.
Next up, question number 5.
Identify this creature. Identify this creature. One, if possible. Nice idea. I possibly has Cosmo said he's available. I think he is available. Benedict seen him and going, George is now available. Anyway, that's fine. I think it was quite funny.
And people have already started.
Oh, I did accidentally.
I don't
know what it was. Well, I gave her a different plate.
It's about that you started by screaming it.
I thought it was okay. Right, do a bit better.
Question number 6. Robert Louis Stevenson invented the first train to be powered by what? Robert Louis Stevenson invented the first train to be powered by what?
How's it going? Would you like a paper plate? We didn't have any paper, so we're writing on paper plates. Would you like one? Okay. Say again? I can't legally tell you that. Sorry. Oh gosh. 24? Tomorrow. It's for Wednesday, and I kind of wanted to get rid of it so I could send it in a week before. I didn't necessarily do enough sort of post writing it. Editing, but it's alright. I think it's alright. I reckon it's alright, yeah. How about you? How about yours? How's yours doing? Have you decided on a question yet? Oh, nice. Hello. Right, next up, question number 7. What term is used to describe a pus-filled bump resulting from an infected hair follicle or sebaceous gland? Lovely. What term is used to describe a pus-filled bump resulting from an infected hair follicle or sebaceous gland? Next up, which 1987 war film, directed by Stanley Kubrick and starring Matthew Modine and Lee Ermey, follows a platoon of US Marines through training combat in Vietnam? Which 1987 war film, directed by Stanley Kubrick and starring Matthew Modine and Lee Ermey, follows a platoon of US Marines through training and combat in Vietnam? Next up, question number 9. Which adjective is used to describe things that originate in the former region of France which contained Grenoble, or something referring to the air of the French throne prior to the French Revolution? What adjective is used to describe things that originate in the former region of France which contained Grenoble, or something relating to the air of the French throne prior to the French Revolution? If you know it, I think it might help you get the link. Question number 10. What's the link? What is the link? What is the thing that links those first 9 answers together? It's a classic. It's a brilliant. We love a watermark, Annabelle. We do. I hope you're enjoying. I hope you're watching. Is that the one? Yeah. I don't know how many. Well, I'm about to go through them again. Right. We're going to go nip through those ones again quickly. Question 1. In comedy, what term is given to a performance where a guest of honor is subjected to jokes at their expense in order to humor an audience? Question number 2. What TV show commissioned in 2017 and presented by Vern until October 2021 consisted of a series of comedians summarizing the news of the past week? Question number 3. The French dessert petit gâteau, in essence a small chocolate cake, is commonly referred to in English and American cuisine as chocolate what? Question number 4. Which celebrity has played starring roles in Blackadder, QI, James Worcester, and Chariots of Fire? Question number 5. Identify this creature Question number 6. Robert Louis Stevenson invented the first train to be powered by what? Question number 7. What term is used to describe the pus-filled bump resulting from infected hair follicle or sebaceous gland? Question number 8. Which 1987 war film directed by Stanley Kubrick starring Matthew Modine in the air the authors of history through training combat Vietnam? Question number 9. What adjective is used to describe things that originate in the form of original France, take below, or something referring to the era of the French Empire French Revolution? And question number 10. As always, what's the name? Right, let's move on. Hello, right. Yes, hello. Round number 2. International borders. Thank you to Eddie and myself this round. Here's 10 questions about international borders. Question number 1. Name the 4 countries that Belgium borders. Name the 4 countries that Belgium borders. Question number 2. What country does Norway share a 196 kilometer long border with? What country does Norway share a 196 kilometer long border with? Question number 3. What are the names of the 2 bordering countries shown in red and blue? What are the names of the 2 bordering countries shown in red and blue? On the screen. Question number 4. Which of these countries have the longest border in the world? Which of these countries share the longest border in the world? Is it A, Argentina and Chile, B, United States and Canada, C, Russia and Kazakhstan, or A, Argentina and Chile? Yes. Another more J. More J. Oh, more J. More J. What? Question number 5. What country does France share its longest border with? A. Brazil, B. Germany, or C. Venezuela? What country does France share its longest border with? A. Brazil, B. Germany, or C. Venezuela? Right. Question 6. Which international border is the Egyptian city of Cairo closest to? Which international border is the Egyptian city of Cairo closest to?
This is a really good question. I really like this question.
Question number 7. Which country is shown on this map within a circle and it's colored in red? Which country is shown on this map?
No. I mean, I don't know, but I don't know where Cairo is. The thing is, I don't know whether it's Sudan or Libya or.
Australia has no land borders. True, Australia has no land borders.
Or may as well.
Question number 9. What is the name of the town just beyond the border into Scotland that young English couples traditionally elope to so that they can get married? What is the name of the town just beyond the border into Scotland that young English couples traditionally elope to so that they can get married? Finally, question number 10. Which two countries sharing an island between them are shown on this map? Name both countries, please. Which two countries sharing an island between them are shown on this map? No bonus points if you name the island. Right, we're going to go through them again. Question number 1, name the 4 countries that Belgium borders. Question number 2, what country does Norway share a 196 kilometer long border with? Question number 3, what are the names of 2 bordering countries shown in red and blue? Question number 4, which of these countries has the longest border in the world? A, Argentina and Chile, B, United States and Canada, or C, Russia and Kazakhstan? Question number 5, what country does France share its longest border with? A, Brazil, B, Germany, or C, Venezuela? Question number 6, which international border is the Egyptian city of Cairo closest to? Question number 7, what country is shown on this map? Question number 8, true or false, Australia has no land borders. Question number 9, what's the name of the town just beyond the border into Scotland that young English couples traditionally like to get married? Question 10, which 2 countries sharing an island between them are shown on this map?
We have a break?
Right, next up, another round. It's a classic bit of general knowledge. Just plain and simple general knowledge. Maybe this is your study subject. Thank you to your FSC president back into this round. Question 1, which letter is not included in any of the names of the United States? As in the states of them. What letter is not included in any of the names of the United States? In any of the, the states. The state names. Question number 2, what is the study of mushrooms called? What is the study of mushrooms called? Sorry. Question number 3. Which Disney princess has the least amount of screen time? What Disney princess has the least amount of screen time? Question number 4. How many full-length novels were written by Jane Austen? How many full-length novels were written by Jane Austen? Shout out to anyone doing the Introduction to Novel module. Right, question number 5. What is the world's oldest and currently inhabited city? What is the world's oldest and currently inhabited city? Question number 6. What do scientists use to measure air pressure? What do scientists use to measure air pressure?
Hugo,
What?
is this instrument or unit?
We're after a scientific instrument that can measure ears. So not a unit. We're after the bit of equipment. Question 7. Which author wrote the following lines? Not now the strength which in old days moved heaven and earth. That which we are. One equal temper of heroic hearts, made weak by time and fate, but strong in will, to strive, to seek, to find, not to yield. Question number 8. Which is the flattest state in the United States? Which is the flattest state in the United States? As in, and by flattest state, I mean the state with the lowest, highest point. And least mountains or whatever. I think it's the same whatever metric you call it. So is question number 9. Which artist painted the Son of Man? Which artist painted the Son of Man? Which is the painting you can see in the background? Right, question number 10. 4 countries still use the shilling as currency. Name 2 of them. 4 countries still use the shilling as currency. Name 2 of them. Any 2 of them. Read these ones again. Question number 1. What letter is not included in any of the names of the United States? Question number 2. What is the study of mushrooms called? Question number 3. Which Disney princess has the least amount of screen time? Question 4. How many full-length novels were written by Jane Austen? Question 5. What is the world's oldest and currently inhabited city? Question number 6. What do scientists use to measure air pressure? Question number 7. When you also write the following lines, we are not now the strength of gold made move heaven, moon, earth, and heaven, that which we are. One equal temper of heroic hearts, made weak by time and fate, the strong will to strive, to seek, to fight, and not to yield. Question number 8. Which is the flattest state in the United States? Question number 9. Which artist painted the Son of Man? Question number 10. 4 countries still use the shilling as currency. Name 2 of them. That was that round. And next up is our specialist round. Our specialist round was chosen by the winners of the winners of the last quiz. So if you get the best team name this week, we'll get to pick one for the next quiz, which will be in June. The specialist round it's got two parts. It's Dua Lipa and also Legolas Creatures. So it's something for everyone. Thanks, Emma, for this round. Dua Lipa is a singer who released 2020's most commercially successful song by a female in US sales. Which song was this? Dua Lipa is a singer who released 2020's most commercially successful song by a female in the United States in US sales. Which song was this? Question number two. Legolas creatures here defined as liveless vertebrates. Which two of the vertebrates have no legless creatures? Which part of vertebrates have no examples of legless creatures? That's like as usually in Question number three. Lipa's career started when she appeared as a singer in an advertisement for which ITV talent show? Lipa's career started when she appeared as a singer in an advertisement for which Pandra. Question number three. So the nearest hundred, question number four. What is the maximum number of vertebrae a snake can have? So the nearest hundred, what's the maximum number of vertebrae a snake can have? Come on, guys, this is textbook stuff. Question number five. The Apollo's first album by Dua Lipa was released in which year? It features songs like New Rules and Hotter Than Hell. The Apollo's first album by Dua Lipa, I guess, was released in which year? It features songs like New Rules and Hotter Than Hell. Question number 6. Is locomotion predatory commonly known?
I do hope it's
That was my nickname in secondary school. Question number 7. What is the title of Lipa's second album, released in 2020? Its title is an anagram of Faultier Nougas. What is the title of Lipa's second album, released in 2020? Its title is an anagram of Faultier Nougas. Yeah, a little moment. Question number 8. Which fish has an elongated body and reduced appendage-like fins? It is similar to hagfish and lampreys. Which fish has an elongated body and reduced appendage-like fins? It is similar to hagfish and lampreys. Question number 9. Lipa was the global ambassador for which French brand of mineral water? Lipa was the global ambassador for which French brand of mineral water?
But is the league finished now, and is it just friendlies? It's what? Oh, have fun.
Right, so that is question number 10. The carnivorous worm lizard, biped, close to being a limbless vertebrate. However, it actually has two stubby forelegs, which is similar to a mole, rendering it ineligible for classification as legless. The carnivorous vertebrate species legs is the bear. Examples of bears include Fido, the mascot of Philippines. Fido is a shortened form of the Welsh boy's name, Manadoo, which means what? Fido is a shortened form of the Welsh boy's name, Manadoo, which means what? It's not. The answer is not Sir Killalot. No, you're not getting this answer, to be honest with you.
The confusion here is Fido is a shortened form of Baradud. Like, where does that go?
Yeah, Fido may be the shortening of the Welsh boy named Manadoo. I think it's possible that Fido, the mascot of Hillmead, gets its name from Bede. Right. Let's go through those ones again. Question 1, Dua Lipa is a singer who released 2020's most commercially successful song by female in US sales. What song was this? Question number 2, legless creatures, also known as limbless vertebrates, are animals with no limbs. Which two classes of vertebrates have no examples of legless creatures? Question 3, Lipa's career started when she appeared as a singer in an advertisement for which ITV talent show? Question number 4, so the nearest what is the maximum number of vertebrae a snake can have? Question 5, the eponymous first album by Dua Lipa was released in which year? It features songs like New Rules and Boston and Hell. Question number 6, by what name is Under the Tree Locomotion commonly known? Question number 7, what is the title of Lipa's second album, released in 2020? Its title is an anagram of faulty and noodles. Question number 8, which fish has an elongated body and reduced appendage-like fins? It is similar to hagfish and lampreys. Question number 9, Lipa was the global ambassador for which French brand of mineral water? Question number 10, the carnivorous worm, that's fine. Fido, the mascot of Hillmead. Fido is the short form of the Welsh boy's name. Manadoo, what does this mean? Right, yes. If you would like a chance to pick around the next quiz, come with a team and please put every plate in it. I mean paper, it's normal paper, innocent paper. Next up is the Wipeout Round. Thank you to Joseph and Joseph for this. The Wipeout Round works as follows. We're going to show you 10 general knowledge questions. And if you write down an answer and it's wrong, you get 0 points the entire round. You can leave an answer blank and that's fine. And if you get an answer right, you get a point. But if any of the questions that you write down are wrong, that's automatic 0 for the Wipeout Round. It can be a differential. Question number 1. In which decade did our guy, Lady Diana Spencer, marry Charles Windsor, Prince of Wales? In which decade did Lady Diana Spencer marry Charles Windsor, Prince of Wales? Some incredible fits portrayed on this slide. I don't think I can pull off the word fit. The Josephs have replied supplied some useful information with each question. This is that Diana was the first English woman to marry the heir apparent for over 300 years. So there you go. Next up is question 2. The card game Bridge is the principal game of the Hercule Poirot mystery, Cards on the Table. On the James Bond book Casino Royale. How many players are there in the game of Bridge? The card game Bridge is the principal game of the Hercule Poirot mystery, Cards on the Table, and the James Bond book Casino Royale. How many players are there in the game of Bridge?
Is the film different to the film? They're just playing.
Question number 2. In the wake of the global financial crisis of 2007 to 2009, Satoshi Nakamoto developed Bitcoin, a decentralized currency with no central bank or single administrator. In what year was it released? In the wake of the global financial crisis of 2007 to 2009, Satoshi Nakamoto developed Bitcoin, a decentralized currency with no central bank or single administrator. What year was it released? Little bit of trivia. Satoshi Nakamoto may have been a person, it may have been a group of people operating under like an alias. Oh. Like how Tim Berners-Lee was actually a group of people.
One answer.
Question number 4. Who was born first, Beethoven or Mozart? And this is Beethoven the human rather than the dog. And this is Mozart also the human. Wolfgang Amadeus Beethoven and Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. So, I just can't deal with this picture. In the most common chess scoring system, how many points does the queen have? Most common chess scoring system, how many points does the queen want? This is the picture of the queen Diamond Jubilee of Barbie, because what the queen loves is Barbie, and what people who love Barbie love is the queen. Platinum Jubilee. I hate when I make that. Question number 6. Afghanistan is the fictional country created by United Nations member of the world with names in English that end in Stan. Name all 7 of these countries. So name the 7 countries that end in Stan. And my country, United Nations, sovereign state. 7. A little bit of trivia here is that if unified, the country Afghanistan will be the 4th most populated country in the world. The comedy film pilot Afghanistan has IMDb rating of 6.5. Question number 7. Which hydrangea is grown in more acidic soil? The one with flowers called red flowers. Which hydrangea is grown in more acidic soil? The one with blue flowers, as shown on the left, or the one with red flowers, as shown. Next up in this wipeout round, remember if you write down an answer, it's wrong, 0 points the entire round. But you can feel free to cross out an answer.
Can we submit team name without submitting the question?
Yeah.
Yes, strong.
Question number. Britain changed prime ministers during both World War I and World War II. True or false? Britain changed prime ministers during both World War I and World War II. True or false? Question number 9. Who is generally accepted as the first? Who is traditionally accepted as the first Prime Minister, specifically First Lord of the Treasury of the United Kingdom? And by the way, it was on the George there. We'll accept surname. Who's generally accepted as the first Prime Minister of the United Kingdom? Not a trivia for you. The term Prime Minister was widely regarded as an insult at the time. Wow. The title First Lord of the Treasury is one which the Prime Minister holds even now. Records indicate that neither Joe Swinson nor Jeremy Corbyn have yet, as of the 24th of April 2022, become Prime Minister at time of recording. Come on, Swinson. Question number 10. Final of the quiz. Emmanuel Macron has just secured a second term as president of the Fifth French Republic, France, in a runoff against Marine Le Pen. The last incumbent to win re-election was Jacques Chirac in 2002 against Jean-Marie Le Pen. What is the familiar relation between Jean-Marie and Marine? Emmanuel Macron has just secured a second term as president of France in a runoff against Marine Le Pen. The last incumbent to win re-election was Jacques Chirac in 2002 against Jean-Marie Le Pen. What is the familiar relation between Jean-Marie and Marie? Right, I will nip through those again quickly. Question 1. In which decade did Lady Elizabeth marry Charles Windsor, Prince of Wales? Question number 2. The card game Bridge. How many players are in the game of Bridge? Question number 3. What year was Bitcoin released? Oh, we need marks first. So you give it to another. Who was born first? Beethoven or Mozart? Question 5. In most common chess scoring system, how many points is the queen one? Question number 6. Question number 7. Name all 7 countries. Question number 7. Yeah, who is the first Prime Minister? Question number 10. What's the relation between Jean-Marie Le Pen and Marine Le Pen? Okay. When you're ready, please get those 8 spots. Plates, I guess. Make sure your team names are all of them. Right, a couple of notices. Firstly, good luck with your exams. It's an exciting time for everyone. Secondly, and much more importantly, a very happy birthday to B and all those who celebrate. And also, on Saturday, starting at 2 p.m., is our annual beer festival, Beer Fest. It's going to be a great time. Would really recommend coming. Free entry, and there's live entertainment, and it's 3 drinks for £5, and 3 of those drinks can be pints of ale. So that is 3 pints for £5, which is not bad. So come on down if for no other reason, just to get cheap alcohol, but also it'll be a lot of fun. There's also soft drinks available, and there's a lovely food van called Some Seitan, which is vegan food, vegan seitan like chicken substitute, which is really delicious. We've had before and would recommend. The Vern will be open as well, and there'll be karaoke afterwards. And there's a sports day as part of it as well. We're also selling very cheaply commemorative t-shirts and glasses, £5 a pop for each. It's going to be a great time. Really would recommend coming. Good break from revision. It's something of a tradition. And fundamentally, it will be really relaxing. Hopefully by now you have your sort of plate swapped. And that's on the marking. No hot points. Question on the links round. Question number 1. This was a roast, a comedy roast. Then we had the MASH report, or we'll also accept late night MASH. The MASH report. You can have daily MASH. If you've got MASH in there, you can have the point. You have the point for MASH. This was fondant. Fondant. Then, of course, it was Stephen Fry. Maybe something the link minded. This is a scallop. Scallop. Then we had Robbie Stevenson invented the first factory powered by steam. Then the oil, yum. This was Full Metal Jacket. This was Deux Fimoises, which was the name of the French as the French. The Dauphin was rather. It's dolphin, I think. That's fun. And the link was, of course, methods of cooking a potato. If you got potato there, you can have the point. Congratulations. Then we had a border round. The 4 countries that border Belgium are Netherlands, France, Luxembourg, and Germany. All of those are the point, please. Netherlands, France, Luxembourg, and Germany. This was Russia. These are China and Mongolia, both of those are the point. China and Mongolia. Then we had United States and Canada. The United States and Canada. Next up was Brazil. Good knowledge, you knew that. French Guiana is a part of France. Then it was the Israel border, Israel-Egypt border. This is Lesotho. Australia, it's true, it doesn't have any land borders. No land borders here. This is Gretna Green. And these are, hope you got correctly that it's the Caribbean Sea, because this is Haiti and the Dominican Republic, who make the island of Hispaniola their home. Both of those for the point. Then we have a general knowledge round. This was Q. There's an X in Texas. That took me a while to remember. There's a J in New Jersey. I'm sure that one of those is Z as well, I guess. Arizona, wow! But none of them have a Q. Quebec is in Canada. Question number 2. The study of mushrooms is called mycology. Nice try if you put fungology, but I'm afraid you got it wrong, Brian. This was Aurora, or Sleeping Beauty. She only has 18 minutes of screen time. Six novels, and they were, say them with me now, Pride and Prejudice, Northanger Abbey, Sense and Sensibility, Emma, Mansfield Park, and Persuasion. There we go. Question number 5. The world's oldest currently inhabited city, it's slightly contentious. The answer we've got here is Damascus, but we will also accept Jericho. We will accept Damascus, but we will also accept Jericho. That's a win for the Jericho stands over there. This was a barometer. This was algebra chemistry. It's from Ulysses. Absolutely banger. Even though it's called the Son of Man, it actually depicts a man with an apple in front of his face. Isn't art fun? Question number 10. You can have any 2 of these, and they are Kenya, Somalia, Tanzania, and Uganda. Kenya, Somalia, Tanzania, Uganda. No half points. No half points. If you think Arlie got one and I want to give them a half point, I'm sorry, but you can't. Then we had Dua Lipa and Legless Creatures. This song was Don't Start Now. Levitating was until later. New Rules a bit earlier. Don't start now, because I'm hungry. Next it was Mammals and Birds. And if you see a mammal or a bird, we really encourage you here at the Number Quiz to not turn them into legless creatures, because that would be cruel. We've had an interesting point. We've had no limbs. It says limbs. Oh, thank goodness for that. We're defining any limbs as legs. So like the fin of a whale, that's a leg enough. Okay. We've defined legless creatures. It's all there for you. But a worthy challenge that I guess a whale does not have legs. Question number 3. Lipa's career started from an advert for the X Factor. The X Factor, which is a television program. Question number 4. Maximum number of vertebrae a snake can have is, of course, 600. 600. Come on, you should know this. This was, of course, no, it wasn't. Oh gosh, it was some future nostalgia. That wasn't. No, sorry, confused. 2017. 2017. Yeah. 2017, and then future nostalgia. There we go. Oh goodness me.
Wait.
Oh my goodness, it's all going wrong. Oh, it's all going wrong, Brian. Okay. What, have you got the one? Yes. Question number 5 was after question 17. Question number 6 was slithering. The answer is slithering. It's the one about moving along your body, you know? And then the question after that was future nostalgia. And then we had eels. And then we had Elio. And then we had Great Lord. It means Great Lord. I accidentally rearranged it, but question number 7? 6. Question number 6 was this one, which was slithering. So apologies for that. That was my unsafe mistake. Yes, hopefully you know what I'm saying. That was honestly. Then we have the Wipeout Round. This is, of course, the 1980s. Specifically 1981. 4 players a game of bridge. Interestingly, 0 of them having fun. Then it was 2009. 2008 was the year the code was finished, but it was released in 2009. Beethoven and Mozart. Mozart was older. Mozart was born in 1759. Beethoven born about 15 years later, but there's no official documentation of his birth. Queen's first 9 points. Although, as we all know, the scoring system, Queen value 7.9 to 13.5. Mikhail Tal, from Soviet Latvia, was one of the sacrifices creating gambits for greater advantage. Brilliant. Then we have Afghanistan. These are, please, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, and Turkmenistan. All of those to the point. Blue flowers have more acidic soil. For you agronomy fans out there. This was true. Herbert R. Swift to David Lloyd George and Neville Chamberlain to Woods Churchill. I'm on the Wipeout. Then we had Robert Walpole. We'll accept Walpole. Robert Walpole. And of course, not of course, but question number 10, they were father and daughter. Father and daughter. You can have father to the point, you can have daughter to the point, or you can have father dash daughter to the point. The father expelled from the political party for his extremist far-right statements. Please, now you've got the answers, add up the total score, put them somewhere prominent on the piece of paper, and bring up the piece of paper, please, and we'll go through the answers. The winner will get a £20 voucher, and the winner's team name will get to the ground next week. See you soon. Bring up your plates. Thank you.
What did we do? They're not too bad.
Oh yeah. Thank you. I think whoever wrote it, Annabelle wrote it, and defined legless creatures, things that don't have limbs.
The question was legless, though, which is
but we did define it earlier in the question. I took it to my gun. Thank you. Yeah, you're right. No, who's the Stevenson?
George. The son Robert, but Robert Louis Stevenson is the author.
Another point of clarification. That Robert Louis Stevenson was an author, George Stevenson was an engineer. Thank you. You keep me honest, Toby.
Yeah, I finished it. Like, very cool.
36?
On Wednesday. I went to bed like I think you got it in minute 4. I got it like in like minute 4, and then I realized it was meant to be like oh yeah. I forgot you have to do that. And I was around I got like 1 minute before it. Proofreading took like an hour and a half. Yeah, I'm just happy it's done. Yeah. 64 and a half. I got exactly the same. I thought I got like 4. I really, there was one question which I swear was wrong. Yeah, I was wondering if it was like, oh, it said you did like extra velocity was 200 meters per second or something, but I assumed it meant 200 meters per second more than previously. So it was like the answers were like thing, and you had before and after, and like it was like 700 before, and then the extra velocity was 200, which made no sense. So I assumed it was 200 more. I don't know if that was right. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm happy with that. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I have no idea really. Yeah.
I think this is not a good place. I like how people have done it though.
Was that
Is it? I don't know. Maybe.
I think that was.
Your duolemma.
Yeah.
Solid. Right. Now it's time for the results. Right, the winner of the best team name, although to be honest with you, Hillbeads, it was slim pickings. So if this was your team name, please come up and give us a round for the next quiz. Was duolemma. Duolemma. Combining limbs and Dua Lipa. So if you would duolemma, please come up and tell us what you want your round to be. The winner of the £20 bar tab, however, by some margin, was Team Let's Get Legless. So you have only 12 hours to go to the bar to get your tab. Thank you very much for the quiz. Good luck with everything. See you at beer test, which will be a lot of fun. Good luck with your exam and see you the first Thursday of June. Whoa, whoa.
Okay. Thank you for watching.